Hello, hello, hello. If you can hear me. Ooh, let me check the sound. Gotta check the sound. Okay, there it is. I'm not echoing anymore. If you can hear me, go ahead and put your aliens in the chat, y'all. I'm a little hoarse. I'm a little hoarse. I'm a little hoarse. Ah, that's funny. I'm a pony. Anyway, I can't speak very clearly. My allergies is bothering me, but that's okay. We gonna chug on through. So here we go. Are you ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? You're about to be an ATLien.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
Get ready, get ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? What's up, squad? Hey y'all. How y'all doing? How your mama them? Happy after Easter. Hey, Queen Deetria. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. I see y'all. Look. It wouldn't be a party if it wasn't for DL Schuler over there on Facebook, bouncing around like we over here. Hey, Facebook. I see y'all Facebook always, always. What's up? What's up? Let me go ahead and get Facebook in here. Okay. Shout out to Stephanie for you blessing me early. OMG. She said John Edwards beat her in the room. John Edwards, you beat Stephanie for you in the room. Thank you so much, Stephanie, for the super chat. Listen. Come on in. Y'all know how we do in here. I gotta greet my channel sponsors. Y'all see these people in the green. Those are the people who hold it down, honey. They hold it down. They pay for a membership every month, and you can too if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can. Hey, LSW, LSW in here. Stephanie for you, pretty Miss G. Okay, they got these special emojis. You see, it say ATL smooch, ATL smooch. That's what I see over here on this side, but y'all see the special emojis that they have for me. There's Shelly 2909. They actually got the notification first. Hey Rose Carter, and shout out to my um look subscribers, because if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here either, and I would be remiss if I didn't mention my Patreon members, because we had us a good old time over on Patreon last night. Okay, talking. We talked over there on Patreon for about 3 hours, honey. Reading the girls. We was reading, as Nene Leakes would say. Read, not read, but read. Okay, not read, honey, but read, honey. Anyway, I done started with the gifts early. Okay, thank you so much, Hannah, Ava, for joining the membership. Welcome to the squad. Welcome to the squad. Okay, listen. Y'all saw my thumbnail that I put together. Y'all saw who on the thumbnail? Oh, it's juicy. It's juicy. It's a whole bunch of stuff that's been going on. Hey, NMO. It's a whole bunch of stuff that's been going on. Look, like I said on Patreon last night, you miss a day, you miss a lot. You miss 2 days, you miss even more. And if you miss 3 days, hell, you don't know what's going on. And that's how I am. But I did manage to see a little drama, honey, a little drama. Um, Darius Cooks, the influencer, honey, he is getting all the free promo, the free pub and publicity in these Fox 5 iTunes iTunes. Fox 5 iTeam News expose. You see my thumbnail? It is so cute. Look at that. And so Darius Cooks Williams and the Fox 5 iTeam investigator Randy Travis, honey. Randy got something. Randy is like, we is going to expose him. So he is in part 2 of the expose. We watched part 1. Was it last week? Oh, child, part 2 aired last night, and we will talk about it and review it as well. Okay. We also have Kandi and the Gang. I don't know why y'all keep wanting me to talk about Kandi and the Gang, because Kandi and the Gang ain't going nowhere, honey. Well, they ain't going up the charts, that's for sure. But they're gonna stay on Bravo for a while. Thank you, Quincy. I appreciate the super chat. Listen. So Kandi and the Gang hit a season low. a season low. I'm like, I didn't think they could go any lower. How low can you go, Kandi? Don Juan, Mama Joyce, Bertha, Nora, and whoever else is on the show. I don't watch the show, but I think the Brian do it. All y'all was talking about the Brian do is really entertaining. Brian need to have his own show then because Kandi is not doing it. You said it was not the season low. Oh my bad. Oh my bad. I was just listen. I was just reading the twitters. Let me pull it up, honey. You know what? We're gonna look at it and see if it was the low or not. Oh, look, my squad come with receipts, honey. Episode 1, 491. Episode 2, 490. Episode 3, 623. Episode 4, 449. Episode 5 was the season low for 383. Okay. Episode 6, 503. And episode 7, 414. Now, before we go by just the numbers, J3, they may have been calling it a season low because of where she fell on the list. Because the list is actually ranked in order of demographics. So the number of demographics. So this week she fell at number like 53, but we're gonna go through it in a second. Okay, we're gonna go through it. What are my ratings? I'm number one. I'm number one in your life because you here watching me. I am number one. The haters always got to come through and say something slick, don't you? I'm going to always give them what you want. Now, as I'm going through this summary of topics, what else we got? Oh, Viola Davis playing the First Lady in Showtimes First Ladies series. My dog always got to start acting up when I start talking. Piggy, stop it. And yes, she's getting red on the Twitter. She's being highly criticized for her portrayal of First Lady Michelle Obama. And people not liking it. People not liking it. We're gonna talk about it. But y'all saw the thumbnail. I got a little picture of her. Looks like I can't. She doing her lips like. How she do? She doing her lips like that, and I don't understand why she doing her lips. Why she doing her lips? Michelle Obama do her lips like that. I don't understand it, but I just felt like it took away from the story. It's taken away from the stories. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna talk about that. What else we got on this list? I also threw some little stuff in there, like Andrew Caldwell versus Junkie Dineva, and what else did I have? Oh, and colorist Claudia versus Nene, because y'all was tagging me in that on the Twitters. Okay, so as y'all come in, go ahead and sit down, get your snacks, like the video, share it, get some more people in here so we can all cut up and stuff in the comments. Somebody said SMH at these YouTube commercials before I can start the live. Listen, if y'all, I can't work for free. I can't work for free. YouTube commercials pays the bills. They keep the lights on. They keep the Wi-Fi moving. They pay for this nice little mic right here. In addition for my memberships and my Patreon and the super chats. Don't y'all be complaining about the commercials. You know what? You know what you can do for the commercials? YouTube Prime. Is it YouTube Prime? Whatever the YouTube is, premium. Yeah, you pay for YouTube Premium. You won't have no commercials at all. Okay. None. Not nothing. And you can watch everything and won't see no commercials. I think it's $11.99 a month because I pay for it. Okay. Anywho, Michelle Obama be doing the lip that I don't listen, but that ain't a part of the story. We want to see the stories, okay? The bills has got to be paid. Exactly. If y'all want to give, you can give, okay? Be like those other bloggers. We don't ask for nothing, but we appreciate everything that you give. And that's true over here too. But I ask you sometime if I really feel like I'm putting in a hell of an effort. If I'm on live for 3 hours, I'm expecting at least one super chat. Dang. But anyway, I digress. I'm digressing. You say you refuse to pay for YouTube. Well, you gonna watch these commercials. You gonna watch them commercials, Cheryl. I don't know what to tell you. You gotta pay some kind of way to commercial. Listen, you watch it for free. The least you can do is spend 2 seconds with a little commercial. You can skip it and stuff. Thank you, Quincy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Anywho, let's go ahead and get these stories started. Who should I start with first? We have Michelle Obama, well, Viola Davis as the first lady. We had a dining with Darius, Randy Travis, I Team Investigation Part 2. What? Oh, we had Claudia Jordan and we have Candy Coated ratings. You said Viola. Okay, John John. Look, John John is a member and a Patreon, so I'm gonna look at John John. What John John said. Okay, Afia said Viola did an excellent, is an excellent actress, and the three ladies did a great job. Okay, everybody want me Viola, Viola. Okay, listen, I gotta pay attention to the paying people. Look, Mrs. Pretty Miss G said, I hate the commercials too. That's okay. The commercials get us through, honey. Hey, Tina Weena. Tina Weena is a Patreon. Anywho, okay. So let me go and start. Well, I done forgot already. Oh, Viola Davis. Okay, so y'all know Viola. Is it Viola or Viola? Viola. Yeah, I don't want to get the lady name wrong. I be getting that people's name wrong all the time. But Viola Davis is currently portraying Michelle Obama in the Showtime series First Lady. Now, people are really in their feelings. Like it's people like dragging her on the Twitters. They saying, the pursed lips is a bit much, okay? And they don't like it. The people don't like it. They is calling her out on the Twitters. They are saying, she's an awesome actress. She deserves all the flowers and all the awards. But this one portrayal, they say that this is one role that she may regret in the future. This is not me saying this. This the people on the Twitters. Now, look, hold on. TMZ got a little clip of it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna show you the little clip that TMZ had pulled up off the Twitters, by the way. And it was interesting. Here it is right here. So I said the Showtime series First Lady debuts Sunday. It debuted Sunday. Was it last Sunday? This Sunday? Anyway, it would appear some folks on Twitter have already gotten some initial glimpses of Viola playing Michelle, and some are questioning why the actress seems to purse her lips on the camera. Now let's see what she had looked like. Y'all tell me.
Really? John Edwards have Secret Service? What about John McCain, Mitt Romney? Probably not. Yeah. You know why?
What is that?
You're a nigga.
The lips. It's the lips.
The United States.
It's the lips. You said it's Vi. Thank you, Sassy Miss. It's Vi. Okay. Well, it's the lips for me. Okay. It looked like somebody said it looked like a Saturday Night Live skit. Meanwhile, there are some other clips. Okay, they said that she appears to constantly put on an exaggerated duck face. Okay, they calling it exaggerated duck face as she talks to the actor portraying Barack Obama. She said she is not cute enough. It ain't got nothing. Listen, Anthony, you gonna get blocked because Viola is a very beautiful woman. Okay, thank you, Jerry Jones, for joining the squad. You said actually get Showtime and then complain. Here comes the complainers. Listen, we gonna watch it anyway, and we'll make fun of it the same way we did Candy Show. But I'm digressing. Now let's see what this one says. Okay, look at the zoom. She look good right there. She almost looked like her.
Well, the thing is, the president, even a black president.
Okay, look at the lips.
I don't want to just paint
It's the lips for me. It's the
interested in the real.
It's the lips. It's the lips. I don't know how it's the hold on. How you I can't how she hold her lips like that the whole time? I don't know. Michelle wanted her to play her. I mean, listen, it is what it is. It's probably a great story. If Michelle signed off on it, I'm gonna watch it. I don't have Showtime yet, but I'm gonna get somebody's password and watch it. Big, stop it. But I did buy Zeus. I'm supporting the Black Network, but I digress. He said she looked exactly like Michelle Obama. That's how Michelle Obama looked. Love our first lady. Let me see how Michelle Obama did not look like that. Hold on, let me scroll to the beginning of the thing where they had a picture of both of them. Michelle don't be doing. I mean, She might have a little overbite or whatever, but she be doing all that. I don't think she be doing all that now. I really don't. Look, did she be Michelle Obama be doing that right there? Hold on, let me zoom in. Michelle Obama do that right there. What is that right there? Okay. I'm not listen, if Michelle Obama does it, that's fine because that's a part of her persona. But making doing it like it's like what do you call it? Michelle Obama do her lips like that. Okay. Thank you, Stephanie, for you. You said, oh no, not the lips. I think she's trying to do the Michelle O pick in the Smithsonian. You said Michelle approved of it. Well, it's almost like a Saturday Night Live skit. It's just not giving what it's supposed to give. But I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna watch it because I know she's a stellar actress. Okay, I'm sure that there are some people who say, "Oh, she looked just like her." It's overkill. Thank you for somebody for saying it. Thank you, Jackie Hobson over there on Facebook. It is definitely overkill. I think the lips are cosmetically enhanced for special effects. Oh, now she's doing too much, Anthony. Oh, now she's doing too much. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. He said, I bet Michelle mad now. Michelle might have approved it, but she was like, I don't know about all that. You think Michelle was on set every day? Michelle is a millionaire. She ain't got time to be on set watching them what they do. She just watched the ending. She probably approved the script and she watches the final. Hey, Jared. Hey, I appreciate y'all. You said that's the way Michelle does her lips. She mirrored her. I don't like it. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't like it. But again, that doesn't mean her portrayal was bad. I just don't like that she's doing it for it seems like for comic relief. I don't like it. I don't like it. Anywho, put a one in the chat if you believe that Viola did what she was supposed to do. Put a 6 in the chat if you feel it was overkill. Let me know. Let me know. She made the same faces that Michelle made. Okay. Viola is still good. Agree. It appears like SNL. What's going on here? Okay. Ooh, she did too much. She did. Okay. Y'all saying she did too much? Okay. Oh, okay. Listen, I can't remember what I said. Was one did too much? This is what happens. You said it's overkill. 6 is overkill. Okay. One. Okay. 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 One, she did great. 6 is overkill. Thank you so much. Michelle might do her lips like that, but it was unnecessary for the role. That is how I feel. One was she did what she had to do. Thank you, Slapmine. She did what she had to do. Okay. So I guess people feel like she did what she had to do. Okay. A lot of y'all, I don't know, is it a tie? One, 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 six. One, 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 six. All the sixes, all the ones. One, six, 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 six. Okay. Well, there is what I don't know if it's a tie, if it's half and half. It looks like, some of y'all feel like I feel, and some of y'all feel like she did what had to be done. Okay. ER 1219 said, I watched and thought it was good. Where's Miss Deb? I don't know why that's bothering me. I'm a fan of the show and misses her battling with Dre. Miss Deb is fine. She just said happy Easter over there on the Discord, on the Patreon. Y'all don't be on the Patreon. Y'all don't know what nobody is. But that's where everybody is. Okay. She giving what it's supposed to give. Okay. Michelle does her lips. Okay, to her lips. Okay, well, if y'all say it was exactly what needed to be done, some of y'all saying it was unnecessary. I'm kind of on the fence, but I feel like it was unnecessary. But I gotta watch it to see. And we will be, checking back in after we watch it. But y'all go watch it, support Michelle Obama and Viola Davis. Biggie, chill out. Y'all still voting. Michelle, did you know there was a gospel versus? I didn't, child. I was too busy eating at my auntie house for Easter. I did not know. Pull up her pics. That's how she did her lips. Now y'all want me to go deep dive in. Let me go to Michelle Obama pics. Okay. Okay, let's go see what Michelle Obama looked like as if we don't know what Michelle Obama looked like. I still don't feel like that was a reasonable assessment. Like, look at Viola Davis right now. Viola, look at her. She like it's like okay, and there's Michelle Obama. Okay, so I just don't think it was necessary. That's just me. I don't think it was necessary. There they both are. Okay. Um, Michelle Obama is pretty. We miss our first lady. Michelle Obama was banging. Look at Michelle Obama. Uh huh. Uh huh. So I mean, she wasn't doing all that. She was not doing all of that. Whatever y'all say that she did not do it. She's not doing all that Viola was giving. Okay, Michelle is giving first lady realness. Okay, Michelle is giving. That's just the face she made when she was on the thing. That's when she was kissing her husband. But Michelle is a beautiful black woman. She was our best first lady ever. So don't be coming in here making a mockery of our first lady person your lips. Don't be coming over here pursing your lips and let and like I don't know. It's like it's in mixed company. They was already referring to Michelle Obama as all of these derogatory slurs back when Barack Obama was president. Now we got to deal with this on Showtime. I don't like it. I think it's too much. Okay. But anyway, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Just watch the film. It's on Showtime. Support it if you want to. And then we're gonna check back after we watch some more. So I guess it's a series, so it's gonna be several episodes of it. It's not just a movie. Okay. It's not just a movie, it's a series. And I guess we'll learn some more about, Michelle Obama and her pursed lips. Anywho, moving on. Let me see who else we have on the agenda. Shout out to Andrew Caldwell. Y'all saying Andrew was trying to read me and read everybody else when he was on here the last time I was live a couple of days ago, 4 days ago, when he was calling out Darius Cooks. Okay. Now apparently, Andrew he just be exaggerating so much. I don't know if he lied or what, but Andrew was on live and he made a comment about Fox Soul wanted him to be on their show. Now Andrew has been on Zeus. He was on Bad Boys Club, at least one episode of Bad Boys Club, and then he left. And then he got into it with Zeus because he said that it wasn't worth him being up there fighting or whatever. Then he was on the All Black what is it, Social Society with Regine. He did a little interview over there, looking like a preacher's kid, a pastor, or whatever he was looking like. And I guess he was on live one day, and they decided he claimed that Funky Dineva asked him for an interview. I don't know if he was lying or not. You said Andrew ran out of here after fake Dre and fake after Dre and no, he did. He did. Andrew got a perm. I'm glad he left. Y'all so wrong. Y'all so wrong. We're gonna talk about the ratings in a second. Chill out. We'll talk about the ratings in a second. Now, let me see. Should I go ahead and talk about Andrew or should I talk about the ratings? Y'all know I go to you for direction. Let me see what y'all saying in this chat. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about Andrew. Well, anyway, so you saying he was lying. You saying he was lying. Well, apparently he got on his live and he said it and he called fucking Dineva a crackhead. Okay. We all know that's true. Okay. We all know it's true. But Junkie Dineva, as we affectionately call him over here, called Andrew Caldwell retarded. And I don't know if he deleted it or not, but apparently the people on the YouTube streets got a copy of it and they have put it out. And so now people are arguing like, who's wrong, who's right, who went dirty, who didn't. Like everybody knows Junkie Dineva had a drug habit. It is confirmed. I seen it with my own two eyes. I don't know if Andrew saw it, but I saw it. Okay. But hold on, we're gonna get to Darius. We're gonna get to all that. Hold on, we're gonna get to Darius. I'm just gonna show you this. This is Andrew, and this is what he said, and this is what Junkie Dineva said, hold on.
And declined that interview. Yeah, tell him I'll do it. $2,500. I don't know why they just emailed me. I'm not gonna do that interview. I don't like them, and I definitely don't like Funky Dineva. Is he still on crack? And that's not slandering. That's the true tea. They got videos out there.
So listen. Andrew said it. I'm just here.
Yes, honey. Shout out to the people that purchased a badge, honey. Thank you.
So here's
you guys can purchase a badge as well.
Junkie Dineva said in return. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I don't know where it's at. Hold on. We're gonna find it. We're gonna find it because Junkie Dineva clapped back at him. And here is what he said. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Okay. Hold on. It is right here at the 1 minute mark. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. So y'all tell me what was overboard, what was it? I don't know. I'm just here, delivering the tea, okay?
Andrew Caldwell, shut your big fat Mucinex mascot looking ass up. Ain't nobody sent your fat, blubbering, stuttering, SSI disability check collecting ass no damn email about doing no damn show. And bitch, I give you and your retarded cracked out ass mammy $1 million if you can give me the video of me ever doing crack. Whitney Houston told you crack is whack, but we know that's why your ass is stumbling and bumbling, and that's why you get a disability check, because you delivered, but your mama wasn't with her crackhead ass. Don't start with me, bitch. I'm laying up in my bed today with a whole bunch of nothing to do. All right, I ain't got nothing but time on my hands, you retarded son of a bitch.
Junkie Dineva wants a video. He wants video proof of him doing crack after he called the man mama a crackhead. And then I don't understand. You talk about Zeus Network is in the gutter and they hold a social responsibility to Black people, and then you use your platform to say something like, I tried to tell y'all the other day, but I'm digressing. Here's a video of Junkie Dineva doing crack. Okay. Can I have my $1 million? Can I have my $1 million? Well, like, first of all, we already know he ain't got $1 million, but there's the video proof of Junkie Dineva doing crack. Okay. There's that. Now, hold on, what's this over here? Hold on. What is? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was looking at something else. Now, now that we finally got through that, Darius Cooks that started all of this. That started Andrew getting online windmill, and that started Andrew claiming that Fox Soul wanted to talk to him. That started Junkie Dineva going in on Andrew Caldwell. Has been exposed yet again by the Fox 5 iTLien investigation. Now, okay, it is 1,500 of y'all in here. Go ahead and like this video as you enter. Now, Fox 5 actually posted the video, and I'm going to tell you what they had said in the article. Okay, first they said online food personality Darius Cooks Williams may have violated multiple short-term rental rules plus a city ordinance when he hosted a paid event in Atlanta last month. This comes 1 month after a VRBO homeowner in Texas called police to have Williams removed when she realized what he was doing in her home. Now, Williams, 40, charges $250 each for a 7-course meal he prepares and serves to customers in various cities around the country. The price is due to rise to $289 next year. Now, here is the iTLien investigation. and we gonna watch a little bit of it. Okay, hold on. And this is funny. Like I told y'all last week about the puns, the dose of doxing. Last week it was about doxing. This week it's about Airbnb. And he titled this one, Dining with Darius accused of giving homeowners a heaping helping of heartburn. A heaping helping of heartburn. Now, before I play this, okay, y'all know the drill. Disclaimer, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. What are we doing, boys and girls? We are researching. Okay. Now, let me put this up. So, there is Randy Travis knocking on the door of the Airbnb. Now, hold on. We got to get through this commercial first. I forgot about that. Talk amongst yourselves for these 6 seconds. See, I don't mind commercials because I understand that things have to get paid. The bills got to get paid. 3, 2, 1, skip. Okay, we done skipped it. Now we on to the thing. There you go. Hold on. Oh, it's a lot of ads on this one. 3, 2, 1, skip. Oh, this making me wait 10 minutes. Hold on, it's playing. It's playing. Yeah. All right. Now, put this up here. Let me play it, and we will react accordingly.
Darius Williams may have violated multiple short-term rental rules, plus a city ordinance when he hosted a paid event last month in Atlanta.
Because of previous problems, Airbnb tells the Fox 5 team Williams is already prohibited from using their properties to hold his Dining with Darius events.
Fox 5 team reporter Randy Travis returns with more on what he uncovered. Randy?
Russ and Courtney, when we last talked about Williams, otherwise known as Darius Cooks, his company had a failing record with the Better Business Bureau. And he used a puzzling strategy of posting private information of those who criticized him or asked for a refund. Well, now there's this.
Fried chicken croutons. That's Darius Williams in this video posted by a fan on YouTube, shot last month in a house in Collier Hills. So a little smoke.
Now, before we continue, y'all know I got to pause it every now and then. I guess he was one of his participants of the dinner actually did a review of the dinner on YouTube, which is where they're getting this footage from. So a lot of what Randy Travis has been collecting has been available online in the open domain. And the fact of some of the things that are admitted have been admitted out of Darius Cook's own mouth. Okay, let's listen.
Williams charges $215 per person for his Dining with Darius events, soon to be $289 next year. He pushes the events on his social media pages, some that claim more than 1 million followers. But house rules on the short-term rental site Vrbo say no events are supposed to be held at this Atlanta home, and the maximum number of guests is 8. There's a lot more than 8 in this video. Williams booked this house for 6 nights.
So he had all these tables set up.
That's a lot of people for the Airbnb.
Wow. Toby Jackson manages the house for the owner who works out of state.
I come before the guests and after the guests.
But you don't expect 30 guests in this house.
No, sir, not at all.
An Atlanta city ordinance also required Williams get a special event permit if alcohol was being sold. That YouTube video shows everyone enjoying a red drink, and the person who recorded it laughing on the way home that the red drank sangria is kicking in now. We have blurred her face. We tried talking to Williams at that same house a few hours before his paying guests arrived. For someone who goes live on Instagram multiple times a day, he wasn't in a talking mood.
Come on, don't you like being on television? Where are you going?
Contacted later, Williams denied violating any Vrbo rules, but would not provide us proof he told the owners what he was planning to do at his home. He also would not directly answer whether he served alcohol. The owner has since listed the house for sale.
Damn, they don't even want the
Williams has used the accounts of other people to book the locations.
Like my first week working for him, he was like, "Oh, I'm having trouble getting into my Airbnb. I don't know what's going on."
A former worker made this TikTok and later sent us proof that she agreed to use her own Airbnb account for Williams' dining events in 2016.
Imagine my surprise when less than a week later, I get an email saying, "Hey, you owe Airbnb $10,000 because
$10,000."
The homeowner, Williams,
Hey,
was
that number just triggered me for some reason. Patreon. You said Greg borrowed $10,000. $10,000. That's a lot of money. People be playing around with that money.
responsible and wound up not having to pay the damages. A spokesperson told the Fox 5i team Williams is prohibited from using Airbnb.
if you're a business owner who fucks up your reputation on Airbnb, you don't have another driver's license. You've got to find another sucker to use their account that's in good standing to continue your business.
In February, a Dallas, Texas Verbo owner called police to remove Williams when she says she realized what he was doing with her home. She said Darius had blown the electrical system by hosting a commercial kitchen dinner without her permission.
The homeowner wants us out of the home, and we don't know why.
Williams made sure to.
Oh, hold on. This is too much. Okay, first of all, I used to rent my house out for Airbnb. I think I told y'all that. I feel a ways because Airbnb does not allow events to be thrown in the house, and even if you get permission from the owner, most of the time you have to put down a larger deposit. Things can be done off Airbnb, but Airbnb in general does not allow for events
to go live on Instagram to accuse the homeowner of being the real bad guy.
So that outlet also doesn't work.
He canceled the rest of the Dallas events, his customers reaching out when they did not get promised refunds. No response from you at all, and no refund for the 2 tickets I purchased. I am out $430 and a plane ticket. How long will it take to get my refund from the Dallas event? He blocked me immediately without responding.
Look, I feel a ways if I was the homeowner. Now, as far as the people who paid their money, like you paid this money a year ago, you should have gotten something in writing as far as where exactly the event was going to be beforehand. Like, how you going to give somebody your money? You don't even know where it's going to be.
Most legitimate businesses will quickly respond to a customer who complains that they didn't get what they paid for. But Darius Williams routinely ignores complaints to the Better Business Bureau. Often blocks people who try to reach him through his social media sites, and then employs a tactic that no legitimate business would dare consider.
It's called doxing, maliciously posting someone's private information. When Danielle Holland anonymously criticized Williams for how he treats his customers, he responded by tweeting pictures of her children.
I see the caption that he put, which was "Tell Danielle Holland we say hello."
Williams also made public the cell number for the owner of that Dallas house, who called police when she realized what he was really doing.
Not the phone number of the owners.
Call or text her. He later posted this Instagram video bragging that the response was so great, police asked him to remove the phone number from his page.
That was, baby, when I tell you, y'all lit that phone up.
Remember I told y'all, people gonna tell on themselves. People tell on themselves. How you gonna lie and say that your people lit the number? People, it's gonna be a class action lawsuit. I don't know. This is bad. This is real bad.
Well, according to his schedule, Williams is actually in Savannah this coming weekend for another Dining with Darius paid event. He's going to be serving alcohol. Let's hope he gets the right permits, and let's also hope that he's told the homeowner exactly what he's going to be doing with their property.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you mentioned that Airbnb has already taken action. Has Verbo weighed in on this?
No, apparently he's still allowed to book through Verbo, but that Texas homeowner, the one who called police to have him kicked out of her house, she said she tried to get Verbo to ban him, but they said just post a bad review about him. So she did, and she posted this: "He is the worst guest by far I have ever had."
Wow.
That was the only review.
No one wants to have their phone lit up for making a legitimate complaint.
Yes, it doesn't sound like that's a proper way to run a business, does it?
No.
No. All right, Randy, thanks.
Randy on it. Randy said Randy said he gonna do part 3, part 4, part 5. Meanwhile, Williams has an F rating with the Better Business Bureau. In the article, he said, hold on, he got some more. He said he put some little clips from Darius making things, and he said he is very unsanitary. They said, y'all know it's worse than this. He also serves Kool-Aid sangria out of large plastic storage bins at these fancy dinner parties. Plus, he doxes Black women, children, and customers seeking refunds. Hold on, y'all, I gotta put this up.
What happened on the basketball?
Oops, what is playing in the background? Hold on, let me stop this playing. Something is playing. What is playing? Oh, that's playing. Hold on. Okay. So, he also included these tweets where Darius is making, I guess, his he's making something. I don't know what this is he's making. Hold on, let me try to play it if I can. Did it play? Oh, it played in another window. So he made something. I don't know what this is.
Shake off the excess flour right into the oil.
Oh,
in a
he's
pot, I
frying.
want you to add a little bit of butter. Fresh chopped garlic.
I don't really care. And so in the article, he also, hold on. It says, y'all know it's worse than this. He also serves Kool-Aid sangria out of large plastic storage bins at these fancy dinner parties. Plus, he doxes Black women, children, and customers seeking refunds for undelivered products. And so look at them putting their hands in that bin, getting the stuff. It's all these strangers putting their hands in there. I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do with it. And that's the young lady who is the former Darius Cook's worker who says he asked her to use her Airbnb account. What's this right here? Darius canceled an event in February and then offered a refund. I never heard from him again via email after that. When I asked him on his IG live when I will get the refund, he basically called me broke and said I wouldn't get the money back on time for Valentine's Day anyway. So find something else to do for your wife. Then he blocked me. I was taking her to dinner for V-Day. I made a Facebook to send him a message since he won't answer his email, and he blocked me immediately after responding. That's a mess. That is a mess. They go to, oh, okay. So he got all the receipts in the article where he urged people to call the lady who put him out of her Airbnb. Listen, I don't have a dog in this fight, not a one. However, it is very, very interesting that a lot of people will sit here and windmill for these grown ass men. These grown ass men who take advantage of Black women. But you know, again, I'm digressing. Who am I? I'm just a blogger. Okay, I am just a blogger. Speaking of which, I had posted something on my timeline about a lot of things, and people are dragging me for talking about Junkie Dineva. Talk about move on. Don't talk about it. This, that, and the third. Same thing here with Darius. All y'all talk about move on. Don't talk about it. Why is it that y'all want to coddle these men, especially some of these gay men who take advantage of y'all and treat y'all like shit? I don't understand it. Okay, I don't. But y'all can do what y'all want to do. Y'all can throw y'all money the way y'all want to throw it. And when it all boils down and people get the doxing, just remember everybody be like, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so. Because how can you watch somebody do dirt to one person, okay, and then don't think you'll be done dirt to also? I'm just asking the question, okay? Okay, DT. Anywho, listen, I'm just using myself as an example. I'm just saying, just using myself as an example. And then there's so many people sitting, just start windmilling, and mostly it's black women windmilling on other black women who are trying to call these people out. It's sad. It's sad. We got work to do. People, black women, everybody black. We got work to do. Okay. Anywho, it's 1827 counting Facebook. Go ahead and like this video. I think we got one more story. I don't really care about, the Darius Cooks things. Like I said, I'm gonna keep talking about it as long as it keeps coming on Fox 5 iTeam investigation. I don't know why y'all think I should ignore it. But I'm not. Now, you said that ain't a man. A man is responsible and accountable for his actions. Okay. A man ain't gonna put. I ain't never seen no grown ass man be so messy, be putting their people phone numbers online. That's the same thing T.S. Madison did to me. That grown ass man in a wig put my phone number online. So I don't understand why they doing that and then be thinking it's okay and we should just shut up and take it. Just shut up and take it. Just move on. People have been done worse. What? Gosh, I'm just tired. I'm just so tired. Anyhow, he said the same way black women will watch a black man have babies all over town and they still have kids by them too. That's that black. Listen, don't police no black woman womb or no woman's womb in general. That's her business. Why you worried about why she having kids by somebody? If you ain't got to pay for them, that's her business. I'm talking about the treatment. You should talk about it. I mean, we all be seeing this on the news. Okay. Well, there's that. T.S. Mandy Man has put my phone number online. Yeah, he sure did. Yes, he did. And then he tried to drag me. Then he was calling me fish and everything else. Same thing Junkie Dineva was doing. Same thing. It be these grown ass men. You want to bully these women and think that these women should just shut up and take it? I ain't the one. I don't know about y'all. I know about y'all who be sending y'all money and get blocked. Honey, if I sent my money and I was a block, you're gonna have to see about me. Same way Junkie Dineva tried to steal my washer and dryer and tear my house and think that I wasn't gonna say anything. Then go on the YouTube streets and say all this derogatory things about me after I evicted him and think I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna say it until there is no more breath in my body. Just mad. Anywho, I'm digressing. Okay, I'm digressing. What? Oh, we got to talk about these ratings. Let's go ahead and talk about Kandi and the gang. Let's move on to something else because I'm so tired of windmilling. I don't know what to do, but I'll probably windmill some more during this live. Because that's what I do, okay? And apparently y'all like it. Y'all keep coming back. Talk about stop talking, move on. Why is you here? Did y'all tell him to stop talking about it? Somebody sent me a clip the other day saying he was talking about it on the damn flop soul. Did y'all tell him to move on? Stop talking about that garnishment, Junkie Dineva. Stop talking about all the time, all the years it took Michelle to get you to pay her, Junkie Dineva. Stop talking about it. Do y'all say that to him? Absolutely not. Okay. Now, as far as Kandi is concerned, Kandi and the gang, is it that? How many episodes does she have? Because it seems like every week we looking at these ratings. We're trying to figure out what's happening, and it's not happening. It's not happening at all. In fact, Kandi and the gang seems to be going lower and lower each week. They get a little bump here and there each time Kandi go on an interview and talk about Nene and say she called her a COON, of which we have not found the receipts. Okay. But this week, they was complaining last week and the week before, all of these award shows going on. Nobody's watching Kandi and the gang. Even though the 2 million people was watching 90 Day Fiance. However, Kandi and gang was going lower and lower. They were saying it was because of the Grammys. It was because of the Oscars. Now, this week, wasn't nothing going on. Not a dang thing going on. And what were the ratings? What was the number? Okay. Now, here it is right here. Now, we have to pull up the Showbuzz Daily. You have to pull it up. I don't know how I am. I'm see that Showbuzz Daily Sunday 417. Okay, 417. He said Kandi has 4 shows on television. She has 4 shows on television, but nobody's watching it. I give her props, but I'm just gonna talk about the number. We talk about all the numbers. We talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta numbers. Talk about Portia Family Matters numbers. But y'all don't want me to talk about Kandi's numbers. Why is that? Kandi can't be talked about just like everybody else. Y'all want me to sit and lie to you like these other bloggers do? I'm not that blogger. How many times I gotta tell y'all that I am a real live blogger? I've been getting paid for doing this for nearly 16 years now, since 2007. Y'all do the math. I can't count. But yeah, I ain't going nowhere, child. I am not going nowhere. Now I'm still scrolling trying to find Kandi. Where she at? She ain't in the top. She ain't in the top 50. She 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. Kandi didn't even make it on the grid. Look, the grid stopped. There go the grid right there. The grid stops at 50. Kandi didn't even make it on the grid. Kandi did not even make it on the grid. Okay. Now, as we always do, let's look at who's in the top. Okay, NBA playoffs was in the top 1, 2, and 3, and the pregame was number 4, and inside the NBA was number 5. So they held it down. They got 4 million views and all that. But 90 Day Fiance came on at 8 o'clock on TLC, and even though they didn't get their normal 2.5 million, they got 1.5 million views. So you cannot say that people are not watching reality TV on Sunday, because they definitely are. Look, they go Naked and Afraid came on at 9 on the Discovery Channel. They got 1 million viewers. Now you telling me Kandi over there at Bravo can't get 500,000? Absolutely not, apparently. So here go Kandi all the way down, number 53. Kandi in the Gang. Bravo came on at 9 p.m. She got 0.08, tiny 0.08, 414,000. Where y'all people at who be dragging me for talking about it? Where are y'all at? Thank you so much, DT, for the super chat. DT says, special welcome to Donna, Lemonita, Panchita, Juanita, Billy Goat, Kandi, Forgettable Threesomes, Hangry, Lord. Hangry, Dupree Cruz, and the Dirty Dungeon Defenders don't blame Jesus or Easter for these low ratings. DT said he is not, DT, is you a man or a lady? I don't know. But DT says they is not playing with Kandi Code Click and these ratings. Okay. Now, hold on. Y'all know I gotta do this because some of y'all acting up over here. Now, it's interesting that this week, why is my phone ringing, Lord? Y'all don't know I'm on live. My friends don't be paying me no attention. Friends always calling me in the middle of my live. They don't watch me. That's so sad. Anywho, these ratings are indicative of what? Y'all said Kandi and I already told y'all she's getting multiple seasons. So it don't matter if y'all watch or not, she's still gonna get paid. So salute to Kandi. Even though, you know, she is serving bad chicken. You say, you know, it's bad when robot chicken be C. Patterson. Hilarious. Shout out to my mind. C. Patterson, Princess AG, Jazzbear, everybody in the chat. Bravo is doing worse than the Discovery Channel. A mess. Did I dock Sheree? No, I didn't. Did you dock Sheree? What is going on with these random ass people in here talking crap? Anywho, what about Karen's ratings? We don't even talk about RHOP around here. Why are we gonna talk about Karen's ratings? Side eye, go to another channel for that. I talk about Atlanta. Okay. It was Easter and versus. Y'all pulling all the rabbits out the hat. It was Easter and versus. So y'all was watching Mary, and that's why y'all didn't watch Kandi. Lord, I cannot. You said 414,000 seems better than most. It's not better than most. It's not better than Portia Williams. Portia's ratings was better than that. Hold on. Don't make me pull it up. Portia's Family Matters. Don't make me pull it up. Don't make me pull up the ratings, honey, for Portia. Y'all be talking about it's better than most. Portia beat Kandi a little bit. Portia's ratings was low, but hold on. I'm pulling it up just for y'all. Actually, Portia fell under the Real Housewives of Atlanta umbrella. We gotta find it. I can't remember where it is. There it is. Pursuit of Portia. Okay, there it is, right there. Okay. Pursuit of Portia, Family Matters. Hold on, I'm looking. Yeah. Real Housewives of Atlanta. What season was it? I don't know, child. Is it still under 13? 13. Yeah. Okay. Let me scroll down to the bottom. Oh, about the Steves, y'all. Hold on. 13. I don't see where it was. I don't see it on the wiki. But y'all, we talked about Portia's ratings. Portia was 800s. She didn't, but she was more than Kandi. So there's that. There's that. Okay. Now, I also had one other person talk about. I don't know. I'm just saying. We talk about Kandi every week. We talk about the ratings every week. Y'all know my niche is Real Housewives of Atlanta. Bravo. Look, Kandi and the Gang. I'm just gonna talk about what I talk about. I don't talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. I don't talk about Love and Huntsville marriage. I don't Love and Marriage Huntsville. I don't talk about those things. So I'm talking about what I've always talked about. That's why y'all here. That's why it's almost 2,000 people in the chat to hear me talk about these ratings and whatever else I talk about, because I talk about Atlanta specific news. Y'all don't see that ATL back there? ATL, Michelle, ATLien Brown. That is me. Straight from the A.com. That is me. How many times I gotta reintroduce myself? Hello, how are you? Anywho, did y'all who watched the show? Let's start there. How many of y'all watched Kandi and the Gang last week? Put a 1 up, honey. Put a 1 up if you watched Kandi and the Gang last week, and put a 7 up if you watched something else. Oh, thank you so much, CC. I love you too. Okay, ATL. Okay, Georgia Peach, you better tell them. Okay, some of y'all watched it. Okay, 3 people. Okay, there go 4. Okay, Kandi had about 8 viewers. Kandi had about 8 viewers. Okay, all right. There go. Okay, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 93, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. I never watched the show. 7, 7, 7, 7. OMG. Okay, there go some ones. Okay, I'm a 1, 7, 7. Ooh, ooh. You watched on the bootleg, huh? 7, 7. Okay, listen. The numbers speak for themselves. I'm just here to report on it. Don't be mad at me because your fave is flopping. Floppity flip flop flop. Okay, look. Have anyone else noticed that Kandi is the only voice for the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Has anyone else noticed that no one else has been speaking on anything that has to do with the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Is it just me? Don't they have like 5 or 6 housewives? Who the housewives this season? Kandi, Sheree, Marlo, Kenya, the Sonya lady. Did I miss somebody? Oh, and Drew. I always forget about Drew. 6 people. 6 people. Why is it that we only hear from Kandi? Y'all don't wonder that? Kandi doing all these interviews, Kandi on this channel, Kandi on that channel. And I understand she got a show, but ain't nobody watching her show. We need to hear from some more people. Maybe those other people would have pushed her show up if they was letting Kenya walk around and do interviews. You said Kenya did ET. Oh, I ain't see it. They don't watch Sheree. They don't watch Sheree stuttering on the internet. Y'all is a mess. Okay. But there's that. I mean, look, I'm not dragging Kandi. I'm just dragging the overall visual, the optics of Kandi and the Gang, because again, a gang is an organized group of criminals. Okay, Kandi chose OLG, the old lady gang, as her the name of their restaurant. She and Todd did, because you know Mama Joyce and the aunts was dragging Todd, and they was a gang, right? They was an organized group of criminals. They wanted to beat Todd ass back in the day, but now, you know, they've been married for what, 8 years or however long it's been. They not a gang no more, and to profit off this organized group of criminals, the profit off the people who work there, and the food is allegedly bad and spoiled, and the health inspections are failing, and I'm just confused. People go there to take pictures with the gang, but yet they being served food that is unedible. Unedible, is that a word? But it's just so much. And then they're serving this food to black people. Okay. So y'all be talking about she dragging a black lady. I'm supporting the black ladies and gentlemen and men, women, children who go there to eat. I don't see a whole bunch of white people lining up on the street to go in there to eat rotten raw chicken. Thank you, Superwoman A, for the super chat. But there's that. Nene's food is great. We haven't had no complaints about Nene's food, child. No complaints. Nene's food is great. Why y'all mad at Nene? Nene is living her life. Nene ain't said nothing about no baddie. Okay. Shout out to Anton in Tampa. Thank you so much. Now you said Mama Joyce do sit-ups every day. I can't take y'all. The OLG ladies are more entertaining as Kandi than Kandi. Maybe they should have gave the old ladies a show, but you know them old ladies is retired. Mama Joyce, Aunt Nora, and them, they retired. They is not trying to work for nobody. It was like, we'll make a little appearance now and then. We ain't trying to do all that. We old and in our prime. And they sitting on the porch sipping mint juleps. So, moving on. You said no dry or raw ass chicken. Okay, I have never heard Nene serving raw chicken, and the lamb chops be chopping. Okay, them lamb chops be lamb chopping. We love it over there. And get you a rich bitch on the side. You like alcoholic beverages. They have lots of good food over at the Lenithia, so y'all head on out there. Anywho, we never heard of her failing a health inspection, but I'm digressing since y'all brought Nene up. It always turns to Nene, okay? Always turns to Nene. Now, since y'all brought up Nene, Lord, why y'all had to bring up Nene? Quincy said, Michelle, you are a mess, and I'm here for it. Listen, I'm just here to deliver the news. I am your entertainment. Like I told my Patreon last night, I am your entertainment. Okay, so don't get mad at me if you don't like what I say. The door is over there. You can leave. You don't have to be here. You can watch somebody else who likes your face. But apparently, I like who I like. They like who they like, and the two sometimes never meet. Now let's talk about Nene Leakes. If you want to talk about Nene, what Nene over there doing? Let's see what Nene doing on her Instagram. And I'll take some calls in a minute. Nene been all around the world. We talked about it. Oh, she ain't posted nothing recently. Nene been all around the world, and I heard she was headed. I ain't gonna tell you where she headed, but yeah, she's traveling with her bae. Also, colorist Claudia. Oh God. They tagged me in this on Twitter, so I'm gonna put this up just so y'all know. They tagged me in this on Twitter, so I ain't just pulling shit out of thin air. Colorist Claudia was on live with one of her colorist friends, because I think that's the same lady she was with in that clip y'all had sent me that said that they was like, we mixed girls. She said something about we mixed girls, and Claudia Jordan was like, I'm black or whatever, because yeah, she didn't realize that the girl was gonna say that. Don't you remember we're mixed? Anywho, so this person wrote Claudia Jordan shades Nene Leakes by saying, I'm not the one begging to get back on, and I have jobs. So of course, look, somebody said, what jobs? Blah, 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 blah. Somebody said, yes, we would like to know. Colorist corn toes. That sounds familiar. Well-footed chlamydia, herpes Jordan, what are your jobs? So then, look, somebody said, ATLien, you see this buffoon? Excuse me. You see this buffoon? Can't wait to hear what you have to say. And I said, everybody knows she's using Nene's name to get in the blogs. She lives for me to read her and give her relevancy. I'm leaving her thin-lipped arse right where she is. This was on the 16th, today the 19th. So I had 3 days to think about it. So I was like, I didn't have nothing else to talk about today. Let me throw her in. So here is colorist Claudia, and her friend. I think they in the same house. They in two different rooms of the same house. This one, you know you lame. You like, girl, go in the other room and go on live, and I'm gonna go on live, and I'm gonna patch us in. Anywho, here's what she says: a 20-second clip.
Nene called me thirsty on Twitter. When? I'm not the one begging Bravo to get back on. So there's that. I have jobs.
Claudia said she is not the one begging Bravo to get back on. Claudia said that. Okay. Now, I would be remiss. I would be remiss if I didn't bring up. DT said, yes, we want to know what jobs colorist, corn toes, web-footed, Claudia, Chlamydia, Jordan. What are her jobs other than flop soul with a public library Wi-Fi? Claudia is not misunderstood. Them words came out of her mouth. She is colorist. She has said numerous colorist things. How can you misunderstand English? Anywho, listen, you know, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. Now, Claudia said that Nene is begging for jobs. Now, y'all don't remember, you know, I had to put this on the Twitter. Claudia and Shamari were just begging to come back to RHOA a few months ago. I guess she was too drunk to remember. Now, I'm going to click the link. Okay, I'm going to put the link in here. Hold on, let me put it over here. I remember this.
How about Andy? Oh, the rate is the prices. Today's price is not yesterday's prices, though. The price is higher.
Yes, it's definitely higher.
At least.
So if you want me and Claudia
Triple. You guys. I mean, holla at Andy. Oh, the rate is the prices. Today's price is not yesterday's prices, though.
Somebody was begging for a job. Somebody want to come back to the housewives. Her and Shamari, and they was tipsy. I don't remember that. I thought she was too drunk to remember. Anyway, we're gonna leave colorist Claudia over there with her mustache eyeliner on her lips, and we're gonna let her live today because I really don't care. Now, if you would like to call in and share your thoughts on today's topics, you are welcome to. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Okay. Facebook, click the link and join. YouTube, click the link and join. Shout out to my mods. Please, you know, lift up the people, put it in there. Let me pin it for y'all. Okay, just pin it for the people who can't find it in the chat. Hold on, pin in the message. Bim is pinned. Okay, it's pinned. There we have it. So if you would like to talk about any of tonight's topics, we talked about Kandi and the Gang's ratings. Okay. It's not a season low, but it's damn near close. Okay. We talked about Darius Cook's I-Team investigation. It's not the first one, it's the second one. You know, they say all press is good press, but I don't know. We also talked about Andrew Caldwell shading Junkie Dineva, and Junkie Dineva shading Andrew Caldwell, calling him retarded and calling his mama a crackhead. Child. But he, remember, just a few days ago was saying that Zeus had a social responsibility to bring up black people. But here his black ass is online calling somebody retarded. But it's just a mess. He also said he'll give somebody $1 million if they have video of him doing crack. I mean, they probably have video of him doing cocaine, crack. Isn't that the same thing? But I'm digressing. We also talked about Viola Davis playing the first lady and being criticized for doing her lips like this over and over again. You know, talking. I don't know what she was doing with her lips, but she was doing that with her lips. So we talked about a lot of things. So if you want to chime in, you can definitely click the link and chime in. You know, this is the part of the show where I hear y'all voices. What y'all saying in this chat? Thanks, y'all. I need y'all prayers. Hey, Chris Maxwell. Prayers up to you. Nene is a strong personality. I don't think everyone has to like her. I just know she's better for the franchise than others. Oh, I'm getting stopped up. It's time to go. My nose. Hey y'all. Okay. You talked about Kandi 2 or 3 times. Child. Anthony Sherman. I know you love me, but that's okay. Dang, did I miss the juice about Darius? Yes, you did. Just rewind, honey. Just rewind. That's all you gotta do. It's all the same. All right. Viola's lip got muscle. Y'all are wrong. I'm gonna watch it just to see what it do. Okay, I'm just gonna watch it just to see what it do. Hopefully, her acting is better than the physical things that she's doing to portray her. Because I didn't like that. Yes, the allergies are beating my ass. Kendra is beating my ass. Tell them blog artists, let the doorknob hit them with a good Lord split them. Okay. You said Darius Crooks is the Twitter hashtag. Okay. Well, anywho, listen, if y'all don't call in, y'all know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna leave. I am going to leave and head on over to my pantheon. Hold on, we got Quincy that on the line. Hold on a second. Hi, Quincy. How you doing?
I'm all right. How you doing?
I'm wonderful.
How was your Easter?
It was beautiful. I loved it. I hung out with my family, had a good old time. How was yours?
Oh, I was at the vet. So you know how them
You said at the bed?
at the animal hospital.
Oh, why? What happened?
When my dog had diarrhea real bad for like a couple of days, and I was frightened, so I had to do something about it.
Oh, is he okay?
He better now. He up and running around now. I'm happy. Okay, I ain't called to talk about that, but thanks for asking.
No, I'm a dog lover, so I understand.
Me too. I love my baby. That's my best friend.
Okay.
Okay, for real. Lawyer, the lawyer's the person I know. I say person. You heard me. Viola. Now, Michelle do her lips like that, but it kind of look like it's like she picking at Michelle, you know, cause she doing it. She ain't have to do that, but the lady do her face like that. Cause I said that years ago. I'm 45 years old, so you know.
You look 20 something. You was not 45.
I'm 42 in that picture. I'm 45 now. Okay. Kandi. No, let's talk about Darius first. He going to prison.
Prison.
No, he going to prison because all this fraud and all this stuff, and he blocking the people. Man, that man
What is
finna
he
go
doing
to prison.
illegal? There's so many people taking up for him. What is illegal about what he's doing that he can be charged for criminally?
Cause he ain't go. Why he have anything in writing saying these people can't get refunds or something? And why these people sending this man their money with nothing saying that this is why I'm sending you my money? So when the show didn't happen in Dallas, I should have got my money back or Texas or whatever.
About why they sending the money and don't know where the dang place gonna be? You just sending the money all blind. But a year later, you don't even know the location of the party.
Right. Nothing. I wouldn't even be doing nothing for no. He not a chef. Did he go to school for culinary arts? Is he a chef? You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna pay just a random person to be cooking for me. If I'm finna pay that kind of money, I want to see some cuisines, honey. You know what I'm saying? We finna get down. And that thing what they were serving the Kool-Aid out of, I would have wanted my money back when I saw that. You know. That's crazy.
It was kind of bad. That damn Kool-Aid.
Okay, that's enough for him. Kandi. Like I said, I watched one episode of that show, and I was embarrassed for her. Because I wouldn't have wanted my business to be shown in that light like that. It was just so ghetto, and how the people was acting. I know it's a show, but still, customers was in there, and I just wouldn't have wanted it to be shown like, okay, and Claudia, and when you brought up Claudia had said I knew you was going to pull up that clip because I seen that clip on your show when you showed it. When No, I did. And I knew I was thinking about that because I was in my kitchen finna put some muffins in the oven. And I say, now Michelle showed a clip when her and Shamari was drunk talking about they want to get back on the show. I seen that before,
Hey, look, ain't said Claudia name in years. I'm like, what is you talking
No,
about?
it haven't. Like, Claudia was real thirsty when she was on Housewives. She kept going after Nene. You know what I'm saying? And you remember when they was at the event with Phaedra, had the little thing at the event, and
They was in the kitchen. Yep.
yeah. And and Nene was trying to and she was kept going. I say but see, Nene will be wrong if she would have just went off on her, but she kept on. Nene was trying to keep it classy. And she say, well, if the therapy was good for y'all, well, fine. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it, and that's good for y'all. Now let's move on. I want to move on.
Okay. Well, let's get it
Claudia
clear.
kept coming over by her, and
what'd you say?
Claudia kept coming by her, like, well, I want to talk about it. Okay, but Claudia, this ain't the place to talk about it. And you know how Nene is. If she don't want to talk to you, she ain't gonna talk to you. That's it. Period. Right. Point blank. She ain't gonna talk. And that's what I like about her. If she don't want to talk to you. Now she is a person that feels like she always right. I'm that kind of person too. So,
Quincy.
Yeah.
They said, where you from?
I'm from Jacksonville. Remember I told you.
Yes. Okay. Look, I be forgetting, but but the people wanted to know in the chat because they was like your accent. They loving your accent, and they want some muffins. Where'd he go? He hung up on me. Quincy. Okay. Well, it's some more people back here. Jessica.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Jessica.
Quincy was hitting all my little good talking points.
Okay, I like Quincy. Quincy called in last time.
Honey,
But he back. Hold on, let me put him in. Quincy, why you hang up on me?
I didn't try to. I'm sorry.
But it's all good. Will you finish talking?
No, but let me just stay on for a minute.
Okay, good. Well,
let's chill. Okay. I don't go to work till Friday. I be off 4 days a week.
Quincy want to step and chill, honey. He gave me some super chat, so I'm gonna let him. Okay, Jessica.
You so silly.
But you know what?
That's that tax money, Michelle.
Oh, you got your tax money back already?
Yeah, I've been filed my tax.
Oh, it's people like you who be getting money back who file it early, honey. I'm filing extensions. I don't want to pay till October.
I'm sitting here waiting to the bitter end. I ain't filing nothing.
Oh yeah, but can the show, that should be off the air. Not enough people watching it, to say that, I mean, I just think it should be gone. And I'm sorry for cutting you off. Other caller, my bad.
That's all right. I agree with Quincy though. And another thing that kind of stood out to me is this. Kandi walked around and wanted to present herself on the Housewives as this shrewd businesswoman. So I'm not understanding how she is allowing her businesses to be portrayed in this way. It seems like she needs to focus on cleaning and keeping her food at the correct temperatures than trying to have some kind of show going on here.
Right. Yeah.
And it's embarrassing because at some point she tried to act like she's trying to be some representation on
and
the
you
Housewives.
about
Right. And then you get and you make a mockery out of Black women business owners. Like, folks looking like, is this how they be running business? This how they act?
And how you let your mama and your aunties, they show them in that light. I wouldn't want nobody to see my family like that. Like you say, the way, like I was saying, that's crazy. That's ludicrous to me. Right. Being shown like that. I tried to like her, but it's just something about her that I just don't like. The reason why she'll have another season, I don't know what she has on Bravo, but she gotta have something on them. Now, if Nene wouldn't have said what she said about that racist stuff, that lady will be back on that show.
Ooh.
They would have let her back on that show. Because, it lost a lot of fans when she left. Because, that her and Phaedra, Portia, to me, and Kenya was the show, the whole Housewife franchise. Cynthia was boring to me. She was just a pretty face with high cheekbones.
Well, Cynthia gonna wiggle her way back in too eventually, because you see she over there kissing butt too, talking about she never experienced any racism at Bravo.
Who said that?
Cynthia said that. You didn't see it?
Oh Lord, child. Look,
Why
tell
would they
her.
even say that? I wouldn't even look. Let me tell you something. I'm a black man in America, so at the end of the day, if my people, anybody, I probably wouldn't say nothing if I did, but I ain't gonna say you didn't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you done, hell, I done experienced racism so many times in my life and in my field.
Hold on,
Cynthia just trying to keep her little foot in the door, honey, and it's don't nobody want to see her. She
I
boring.
didn't even know what the Housewives was until Nene. I'm gonna be honest.
Look, Quincy, hold on. Here you go right here. It's on the Jasmine brand. Cynthia Bailey has never experienced racism working on RHOA. This was on the 31st of March. So I'm like, Cynthia's trying to get it out there. And it's like every single time they do this, it feels like they're trying to negate what Nene said.
Yeah,
Like,
they is.
you went through it. I never experienced it.
Michelle, when you were just saying that, I was like, she was never Nene's friend. She was never that lady's friend.
Andy Cohen sometimes. She also has even claimed racism happening in the franchise, the different franchises. Have you ever seen or experienced any difference of treatment of cast members, for instance, like when they make inappropriate comments or anything like that?
I've been on the show for 11 years, and I have not personally experienced any type of racism from the network. They have been good to me, which is why I was over there for 11 years. And I still have a great relationship with them. And I still plan on doing more work with Bravo and NBC, whether it's Housewives or not. They make a lot more television than Housewives. So my experience is my experience, and it's been great.
Nene has definitely.
Instead of saying Nene's experience is Nene's experience, she said she's negating Nene's experience. I don't like that.
But you heard what she said, Michelle. She talking about some, they got other stuff than Housewives. She trying to get on acting somewhere, child, and don't nobody want to see Cynthia in nothing.
Okay. Look
she
who over
doing
there in the
all
comments.
of that.
Look who over there in the comments. Andrew Caldwell talk about some we got to do better.
Okay. Now if he got enough sense to know.
Okay.
Come on now. And every time them women sit up and have an interview about anything, it's always about Nene. Every single time.
What?
They ain't got nothing else to talk about.
Look, I'm a punch on it if I see it on YouTube. You hear me? If her name come up and that headline say something with Nene name in it, I'm punching on it. Because I'm trying to see what y'all talking about this lady. Leave her alone.
So you trying to tell me that
let her go on with Yana, whatever that man name is.
So when Kim sat up there and did that whole thing that time, you remember Michelle, right? When she ended up being off the show after that and getting her own show. And everybody was like, oh, she said this, she said that, and Andy tried to take up for her. Wasn't it one of the reunions where she kind of made some kind of like racist comment or something? You know what I'm talking about?
Explain. I'm confused.
Kim. So Kim, I think it was at one of the reunions. Kim said something that was kind of, racist. And then Andy tried to come to her defense because I think she walked off and Andy walked off.
Oh yeah, she said something about these black girls.
Yes. Okay. So Cynthia trying to tell me that never happened and that's not a form of racism that she experienced on the show at that time.
She wasn't affected by it.
Child.
Well, Jessica, anything else? Any other topics you'd like to talk about before are you gonna hang out too?
Oh wait, what was your other?
Darius Cooks.
Oh, and I agree. I'm sorry, Quincy. I agree with Quincy on that too, because that's the first thing that I had. The first question I asked: why are people paying this man like he's some kind of top chef, like he Gordon Ramsay or somebody?
I mean, but can you get mad at him for monetizing his? You know what I'm saying? He's monetizing his following, and so if his following is willing to to drop dollars, whatever he decides to do, sell cupcakes, sell pies, sell cookbooks, sell dining experiences, sell knives, sell air fryers, whatever it is, he's monetizing it. So, I mean, he's doing what needs to be done. However, you know, judging from his customer service and the things that, you know, people have been saying and complaining about, it's just odd that, you know, these women wouldn't support other women and, you know, get him to do better. I'm not saying, you know, deplatform him or get rid of him or whatever. I'm just saying at least hold him accountable for the things that he has done. Putting people's phone numbers up, putting people's kids up, like, it's just a lot.
Well, Michelle, you know, and this a deep topic. I ain't gonna get too far into it, but I'm just gonna put this part out here. Black women are known for coddling black men, and the coddling has got to stop.
Yeah.
We never hold them accountable, and they need to be held accountable. And my thing is, I don't want to see y'all complaining no more. When he rip you off and take your money and steal your social security number and run up an Airbnb in your name and you supposed to be his assistant, like all this old
I put Dookie on your floors and steal your washer and dryer.
Right. All this uncouth, shady business practices. I don't want to hear about it because you've been warned.
You know, that's what I was saying too. You know, how could they do that? And you know, all this disrespect, like Funky Dineva do to, you know, I tried to watch him one time. I just can't watch him. I just don't like his personality. You know, he looks like a crackhead to me. That's what I said when I first seen him. So I can't watch him. You know, you can't tell me nothing. You know.
Well, wait a minute, but before you do that, Alicia, I just want to address Alicia. Alicia, I understand that you've gotten your cookbooks with no issues, but it's almost the same thing that Cynthia's saying. Like, I've never experienced racism, but there's other people that saying that they have. Why not support the people who are, you know, having the issues? Like, yeah, you fine, but there are other women out there that are not fine. You see what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like that's where the problem lies, because there's so many people trying to, you know, hold
Speak up for these people.
Yeah.
That's wronging people just because they
Like,
did you right. Look at all the other millions
I
of
got
people.
mine, so you must be lying that you didn't get yours. Or,
So
you
that's
know,
time.
when you witness him doing those things to the people, i.e. doxing them, putting their picture up, putting their phone number up, blocking them when they ask about certain things, then it's like, how, when it happens to you, how are you gonna, you know, how you gonna be mad because you saw it happening to somebody else? Like, yeah, you got your stuff up until this point, but at some point you might not. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that, you know, he's scamming everybody, but he's clearly, you know, not being honest to some.
And you know what, too? Another thing that's kind of crazy to me about this whole situation is people not understanding. By the time it makes it to his comment section and to these people's comment sections, when they do this type of stuff, that means that person has been reaching out to them through their DM and have tried contacting them at customer service numbers or whatever they have provided, emails or whatever, and they have been non-responsive. That's when those people take it to the comment section and put stuff on blast. Because I remember a long time ago when what was it, Prima Donna, somebody was doing them, selling them little waist trainers or something, and I remember reading in the comments at one point where this lady was like, hey, you know, I have DM'd you several times and it's been 2 months and you have not even replied back or said anything, and I'm having an issue, you know, with my order and stuff like that. And then, you know, they'll put up posts, don't come in my comments talking about orders. Like, come on, people have already been reaching out to these people. They are very well aware that customers are not receiving their products as promised and paid for. So with that being said, you just choosing to ignore it because you done got your money and you ain't worrying about it.
That's what it seems like. That's what it seems like. What about Viola Davis? How you feel about that?
Michelle, now I love me some Viola. I do, honey. I like her. I think that she is a good actress. She has really good range as an actress.
She do.
But and when I seen the still pictures on social media, I hollered. Because I was
Really?
like, no, she ain't really just holding her lips like this. But I think she was trying to go so far into character.
In the character. Because that's how good of an actress she is.
Yeah, she tried to go so far in character till she even wanted to get down her it's one thing to get a person's mannerisms down, but the whole thing with the holding of the lips and stuff like that, I think that just kind of stood out and it took away from the performance. You know what I mean?
I think so too.
Right.
And I could be reading too much into this, but I felt like the fact that because you have directors and everything else, that leads these actresses and tell them, hey, add this in there, do that, or make sure you get her facial expression. She was known for her facial expression, and it just kind of feed into that whole neck rolling Black woman vibe. You know what I'm talking about? And I think it's like
that's what I don't like.
What they tried to accent more with the whole lip thing, like she always had an attitude, and really that's just how she hold her mouth because the way her teeth are made, I guess.
Right.
That's what I was saying. I told Michelle that lady hold her mouth and her face like that.
But some she do, but some stuff I guess she could have just left that part out because it is distracting. It was.
She could have did it every now and then.
Every now and then. Yeah.
Y'all.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, hi, damn me.
Okay, so I owe you an apology.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this may not be because I came in late, so this may not have been on topic, but you did discuss him, Junkie Dineva. Okay. This was probably about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, when you got your judgment, and I was one of those people on Instagram, and I'm like, why she keep talking about this? Why she keep talking about this? But then I got deeper into it. And I understand exactly where you was coming from. I get why every chance you get, you got your foot on that man's neck. Because the bullshit that he says, I'm sorry, the stuff that he has said about you, about women in general, is absolutely ridiculous. So I applaud you for being on his neck every chance you get. Because him talking about your scent, how you smell. Why are you so concerned about this woman's vagina? You ain't even into vagina. I know you wish you had one, but even though there was a
ain't
time
gonna talk about my sister like that.
Even though you talked about how, I don't want to be a woman. Y'all bleed every month and y'all da-da-da-da-da. If it wasn't for us bleeding every month, honey, you wouldn't be here.
Okay.
So I owe you a big old apology. You deserve everything you gotta say about that man. Keep on saying it, sweetie, because you deserve
Don't
it.
worry. Don't worry. Like somebody said in the comment section, I'm gonna get paid for my pain. Don't worry.
Go ahead and do that because that's what he advertised all the time. And when I say you be coming with them clapbacks, baby, you be coming with them clapbacks and them itching and what's his name? Dave Chappelle character, baby, you was right on target with that.
Y'all know, listen, he be scratching and itching. Look, I don't even think he take baths, honey. He always have on the same clothes all day long.
He look nasty. He look like a crackhead.
He really do. And then the way he came
at the uncle.
And then how he came at the dude with Zeus. I said, oh, Michelle about to eat him up. And that's exactly what you did, baby. I said, oh, keep on pausing and go in. Go in.
Like, I'm just looking at the hypocrisy of it all. And even when he went in on Andrew, and that's after he called out the Zeus man. Like, you calling this boy, I understand, it's a battle and it ain't no rules in war. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you calling him, his mama, a crackhead. You called him retarded. You did all of these things. And yet you sit up here talking about social responsibility. What's your social responsibility? There are a lot of people out there that have learning disorders or whatever else that might be your fans that were offended.
And Andrew was on point. That's the crazy part about it. Andrew been tearing people up lately. I got a new respect for him too. When you brought him on, I'm like, okay, he stands up for his supporters. I feel okay. I see Andrew in a different light after watching your live with him.
Okay. But I always told y'all Andrew smarter than y'all think he is. And then he knows, Like he almost trolls his audience. Like they be trolling him, but he be trolling back. What happened? She left.
Yeah, he do. Yeah, I have seen Andrew on that show. I ain't like him on there really.
Oh, what, the Bad Boys Club?
Yeah, he did all that, but he was scary. So I mean, man, you ran and you was scary.
Fight nobody.
But I mean, well, why talk all that trash? You think somebody gonna let you talk to them like that?
I don't know. Hey, Dan, welcome back. Hey, Shirley.
Hi.
Oh yeah, funky. Yeah, that's crazy. Nobody ain't gonna talk to no woman. Not while I'm around like that. They like period. Period. That's
Well,
crazy.
trust and believe I had people that wanted to put hands on him, but I told my guy friends, like, then it'll be like a hate crime, because then they're gonna be like, oh, they just beat him up because he gay. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, just let it go. Just
Look, y'all,
go.
let me say this. And today, this happened today. Me and my mom, we real close, and we we go out shopping and stuff together. So we were somewhere, we stopped to a gas station. They sold fried fish and stuff. So she had the man put the fish on the plate with something else. But then when the man was like, the fish was $11, she was like, well, I ain't finna pay $11 for a small little piece of fish. Well, you can take it back. So then the man started talking loud and getting out like rudely, and I was like, man, hold up, don't talk to my mama like that. She ain't got to buy that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I tear this shit up in here, nigga. My mama, she didn't touch it. He hadn't even gave it to her yet. And you acting like that?
The disrespect of
right.
women is real. You know what I'm saying? And
it was
so I appreciate men who.
It was a white dude.
Yeah.
So he was finna get it.
Okay. Well, damn me. Did you have anything else you want to talk about? I appreciate
No, that was it. That was it. Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Girl.
Hold on,
y'all. Going to jail.
Since y'all want to hang out. Hey, Shirley.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good. I've been watching you for a while, and I'm enjoying your show. But I just want to ask the people who's complaining about Viola Davis, how many people have seen her movie? You can't take 1 or 2 pictures of her twisting her face up and just take the whole picture that this is what she's doing through the whole movie.
Okay.
She's a good actress.
You're right.
And I can't wait to see it.
And I'm gonna watch it. I feel like she'll do a great job.
It's on now. I got Showtime.
I think she's gonna do it good. I think she's gonna do good. I just haven't seen it, so I really can't comment the good or the bad. But you can't take a picture or 2 or 3 pictures and just say that's how her face is through the whole movie until you have seen it. So I don't agree with the negativity of, oh, her face is this and she's, downgraded the movie. You got to see the whole movie.
You're right.
You're not watching her mouth move and poke up like that. So wait and see the whole thing before you make a decision.
Yes, ma'am, we will.
As long as she ain't doing that mouth stuff through the whole thing.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Because I am a mouth, like I can't, it's certain mouth stuff I can't tolerate. Like, for instance, Kerry Washington. I like Kerry, like the show of Little Fires Everywhere.
Right.
I was really watching it, but Kerry and she naturally does her mouth certain ways. I have to look away sometimes. I have to look away.
I just think it was a bit much, and that's just going off the clip.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I will tune in for the series simply because I like Michelle Obama.
Yeah, I think it's a lot, but I just think that just taking a few pictures and just assuming that she's doing that through the whole movie, maybe just certain things.
We saw some of
and Cat Graham too.
Oh, did you see the whole
Graham
movie?
do her mouth
No,
funny too.
It's actually a series, but we saw several clips, and she was doing it in the clips.
Oh, okay. See, I haven't seen it. That's why I'm not trying to comment good or the bad. I just want to see it at first.
I understand, but I mean, we just got going off of what we see right now. Hold on.
Okay.
See, like this one.
John Edwards have Secret Service?
Oh, yeah, that is. Yeah, that's kind of a lot.
But now you agree with
Look at
us.
her mouth.
Yeah, I'm kind of okay.
It's like she was peeking at that lady.
No, we just saw this a little 17-second clip. We haven't seen the
it's
whole
kind of a lot.
But that
It's a
whole
lot.
thing when she was talking, her
Yeah, that's a lot within 17 seconds. Yeah, that's kind of a lot.
See, Miss Shirley, see?
Okay, I got it now. I got it. See, I came in on a late, but I be trying to catch Michelle because I love your show. I really do. I love it. I love it.
Well, thank you so much.
And you are so welcome. You all have a good night.
All right, you do the same. Good night.
Good night.
Oh no.
she came. She thought she was gonna get us together, didn't she?
She did get us together. She said, "Watch it." Did she change her mind?
But we just watched it. She said that whole sentence. She said her mouth was like that.
And leave Miss Shirley alone, Quincy. Leave Miss Shirley alone. She said it. Hey, Miss Q, to you.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, panel.
$10,000.
What's $10,000?
I like when she say so. Greg borrowed $10,000 from
Greg
you.
borrowed $10,000.
No, remember how when she stepped to her, she say, "So Greg borrowed $10,000 from you," and she was all up in his face.
Well, no, I was bringing up the Darius Williams thing because his assistant or his former assistant said that she had rented an Airbnb and then she got a bill back from Airbnb.
She was dumb.
$2,000.
But she was dumb.
I got a question to ask about that. Whenever he books an event like that with all those people with the Airbnb thing, do they have to buy into like an insurance?
Probably not.
No.
I think he sells them on Evite or something, and you know.
And it's like if you show up, but I still got the money.
Pretty much, yeah. And then he gives the address of the location like a couple of days or a day ahead of time. But the people buy the tickets a year in advance.
No, they don't, Michelle, for real. You lying, man. I know you playing, right? You playing.
They don't know where it's gonna be.
So you think I'm gonna give you my money? And then I'm gonna just have days to come to. What if I'm flying across the country?
I mean, that's the problem that some people had when he canceled some of the events. That they have flown into the city.
Oh, they had them book flights. Remember the people talking about we book flights and you.
Somebody said he banned from Eventbrite. But how he getting the money? What y'all doing? Super chatting and cash apping to him? Cash apping and Zelle the money. How he getting the money?
I'm trying to figure out what's the experience about. Have you been to one, or like what's so great about $289?
I think it's kind of like a house party. I do have a friend that's going way back, and even before I even met Darius, she had went, and I didn't know nothing about it. She was just like she had followed some chef on social media, and he was having these dining.
Oh, he is a chef.
Huh?
He is a chef.
No.
Well, I mean, he's not a chef, but he plays one on the internet.
Yeah.
And so when people start seeing him and seeing the pictures of food and seeing this and seeing him do videos of cooking and stuff, I guess people want to taste what he's showing on the internet. I don't know, Chad.
So they want to go. They want to pay $300 to drink Kool-Aid out of a closed bin. That's what they want.
It was like 7 years ago, and I think back then it might have been $100 some or something. And she was from New York.
And I mean, look at what he be cooking.
I've never been. I can't speak on it.
People are paying $300 to show up to somebody else's house that he's renting out to get instant diabetes, instant high blood pressure. I mean, because when I was done when he did that whole mashed potato, chicken, collard green cornbread cake, like it's just too much going on there.
But I mean,
it's come on now.
But that's the internet. That's the internet. Think
Some
about
stuff
all
is
these people
foolish.
doing all these different things and going viral for all these different reasons on the internet. You would obtain a mass following on the internet because of relatability. Some people can relate to that. Some people are foodies. Some people just like food. Some people like, cake mixed with mashed potatoes and fried chicken. You know what I'm saying? So he's catering to his audience.
No, what it is people are starstruck by glitter.
Child, what kind of that glitter?
By a piece of glitter.
They think they was gonna be on TV or something.
Yeah, they be hoping that they can make a connection with these people, and these people gonna be their friend, and these people gonna help them. Just like, how bad do you want to be somebody's assistant that you
Just like
are
you had
allowing
Funky
them
Dineva.
to book stuff under your name that you are going to be held financially responsible for? I'm looking at that girl like you was just as crazy as he was.
Didn't I say that?
He saw a sucker and licked it.
Right here, I had to Google it. He says a collard green cake.
Collard green cake.
A collard green and cornbread cake with mashed potatoes and frosting.
That shit look
with
nasty.
fried chicken sprinkles.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at the picture on my because I'm on my phone when I'm trying to see the picture.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's on Facebook. Let me see. It won't let me make it big.
And he a chef.
But you say
he is an Instagram cook.
Like influencer.
Well, that's what I mean. These types of things go viral. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I guess.
and then people want to replicate it, and it's content. That's what we all do on the internet. We do content.
Darius, give people back their money.
Right.
Look, Lucinda said she wants some collard green cake with cornbread and chicken sprinkles.
But then again, I'm one of them people. I don't like my food to touch, so that would be a problem.
Yeah, I don't want all my food on at the same time. Like, it's too much. Yeah, the mashed potatoes is the frosting with gravy. It's too much.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay, that's a cornbread cake, like a round cake. Then on the outside are the collard greens.
I don't know. It says collard green and cornbread cake with mashed potato frosting, fried chicken sprinkles, gravy.
The collard greens is layered between the.
Oh, the collard greens is in the middle
between the cornbread.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody.
I don't. No, I don't like my cornbread to touch my collard greens.
Cause I don't like no soggy cornbread for one.
Yeah,
right, like that's wet bread.
Yeah, that look disgusting.
Well, somebody eating it, somebody liking it because it went viral, and the people are replicating it and want to make it.
You gotta get
that's what they paying. That's what they paying. 300. Well, let's
I don't
assume
know that
these
he's
people.
making that at his dinners, though. I don't know that he's making that at the dinners. It said Andrew said he's also accused of stealing Black women's content and recipes without giving credit.
Yeah, that's what
It's the Kool-Aid in the clothes bin for me. I can't get over that.
You was not gonna let that live down.
Because you paying the $300 for that, I'm thinking I'm finna come in. Look, I'm finna see nice ass punch bowls with the little thing on it, crystal, baby. You know what I'm saying, for $300. Cause bitch, you got 30 people in your house that's done paid $300, and this is what we get. I would have slung that shit on the floor.
Cooler that they be having at the church repast and stuff. I don't want it.
That's what it be. And that with a and some Hawaiian rolls.
Okay, because even the people in the kitchen be taking that.
Oh no!
Look, that's what I'm talking about.
Real.
They was dipping it in the bin, honey.
Dipping wet.
I'm gonna have nightmares about that.
Dipping wet in the bin. What were they?
And that's so nasty.
They cup with their hand.
They're nasty.
Michelle, who? Where's the lady?
Who paid $300 for that?
Yeah, y'all put a one in the chat. If y'all paid $300.
Right.
Y'all put a one in the chat if y'all would drink sangria out of a bin. Like, we're not in college. I don't know. Some of y'all might be in college. You used to do that in college. That hunch punch, child.
Okay. Michelle, what you know about the hunch punch?
I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing.
Michelle, so you telling on yourself.
No, but
No, but at least
he
we
could have
had the
found
little
something
spoon
better to
thing.
put
We
it
at least
in than
had the
that.
punch spoon.
Yeah, like the punch bowl, the little clear
Yeah,
glass, the label, and the little plastic cups. Like, come on.
He said I expect Swarovski crystal bowls and champagne glasses inside of a palace. With that,
That's what I said.
You paying $300.
I expect crystal.
A little linen tablecloth and somebody to come by and sweep the crumbs off
Look,
the table
baby,
for
I
you.
want a waterfall as the centerpiece.
Okay, you echoing, Drea. Turn off your something in the back. I'm gonna put you on mute while you do that.
I got a personal question though, off topic. Does that name say Quincy? Is that who that is?
Quincy, that
Quincy, I mean, I ain't trying to put your business out there, but I think I remember you from the other night, and you were saying you were from Jacksonville.
Yeah.
You from Duval?
No.
Oh, Justina.
What happened? What's going on? Okay, Drea.
Can you hear me?
Hey,
Michelle?
Drea.
Hey, how are you doing?
I can barely hear you. Talking to the phone, girl.
Your mic.
Can you hear me?
Barely.
I'm on my phone though. This is my first time in StreamYard, so I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. So I apologize, but hopefully you can hear me enough to make a point. So I actually personally know Darius. And actually, Michelle, I met you at his house. He had an event. Remember, he cooked for everybody. It was
He
like
did a
group of
brunch.
us.
I remember.
He did a brunch. I was there. So we know Darius, and of course, we only know what we know from social media. I mean, obviously, he got to know many of us personally, and we were on Periscope. So I kind of go back probably about 5 or 6 years when he first moved to Atlanta. I live in Atlanta. Okay. So the thing is this for me, and I try to have discernment because as a woman and as a mother, you want to have the right impression for your children. You want to make the right decision, have discernment and how you spend your money and things like that. So I have purchased a cookbook from him. I didn't have it in my cookbook from him. Okay. It's not to discredit people who have had issues getting their stuff from him. But as people buying stuff from the internet, we have to be real careful. Okay. We got to be real careful and pay attention to what the person is selling, because most of his cookbooks are not physical cookbooks. They are actual digital cookbooks. Okay. And that's one of the things.
Wrong with digitally putting out a book. It's nothing wrong with self-publishing.
Well, absolutely no, but his books are digital. And one of the problems is that people don't realize which book they're buying when they purchase the book. So if you're purchasing a book that's digital and you purchase it, you're going to get the download link right then. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get the download link. But if you think you're purchasing a physical cookbook, I think he only has 2 physical cookbooks. His original cookbook, which was Stories from My Grandmother's Kitchen. And then he had one other physical cookbook, I want to say maybe a holiday cookbook. That was physical. So if you're buying a digital cookbook, pay for that. And that's not to discredit people who did not get their items. Now, as a person that tries to pay attention to stuff, is there things that has done that made me give the side eye? Absolutely. Okay, absolutely. And one of those things is the Cinnabon debacle. Okay. So when you have someone that created a whole recipe, the Cinnabon, I think it was Stovetop Kisses, right? There was a whole debacle with that. People had to make a decision. Are you on Darius's side or are you on Stovetop Kisses side? Again, discernment comes into play. You have to pay attention to do business. And if you feel like what he did was wrong, then you should keep your money in your pocket. Okay, that's the bottom line.
And that's what I said. I feel like people should hold him accountable. I'm not telling people to, that he should be deplatformed or locked up or whatever. My thing is, I feel like he should be held accountable for some of the damaging things that he has done. I don't, like I said, I separated myself when I saw the way he was treating people online, and I didn't like it.
Right. And the other thing too is Darius is a marketing genius. And one of the things that makes him so is people have a fear of missing out. So if you are finding out that he's going to be in your state and it's only 30 seats, and you want your ticket and you don't want to miss out, you're going to buy your ticket a year ahead. But guess what? Be prepared when you refund, because your bank is not going to honor no refund from a year ago. Okay.
Right.
So let's be real conscientious of what we're spending our money on. And then when you go back to try to get a refund, your bank is like, no, this is 12 months old. And then that's why he's not with Eventbrite, because somebody made a post about that in here, is that he lost his Eventbrite access, because I think Eventbrite reimbursed a bunch of people after an event got canceled. And it might have been a cancellation due to an Airbnb situation where the house was no longer available or whatever, and he canceled that event. And remember, some of his events are 2 days long. It's not just one day, it's 2 days. Right? So he might be in Dallas for 2 days, like the whole weekend. So now Eventbrite reimbursed people. So that caused a problem with Eventbrite. So now I guess for us, what we need to look at is what's going to happen now that the other Fox 5 investigation is open with Airbnb.
And all of these people have spent their money a year ahead of time.
Exactly. So what's going to happen is, if Airbnb gets a bunch of complaints, he might not be able to use whatever house he has booked for upcoming events. And that's just food for thought when we're spending our money with people. I mean, he said he made $1.4 million in a matter of hours. And somebody is buying stuff.
But he said, how you know that's true?
But listen, they're saying that he got.
Listen, I'm not doubting that he makes money.
They're saying he doctored the numbers. I don't know.
Listen, I've seen some things. Like I said, I ain't trying to, put the man on blast. But that was one of the reasons why I separated myself, because of the dishonest behavior. And I'm going to just leave it at that.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. I don't have a dog in the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very conscientious how I spend my money, and I don't eat like that. So I wouldn't go to a Dining with Darius Cook's event, because that's not like, I'm not going to eat a 7-course meal in that way. I appreciate his food though, because I've eaten it before. He can cook. Okay. I've personally tasted his food, and I've gone to both of his restaurants before they closed down in Atlanta, both Greens and Gravy and Soul Crab. I can't take away anybody's talents. I can't take away anybody's, the hard work that they put forth. But if you're on iTeam Investigation News, okay, then people have the right to question whatever it is that they've experienced personally. And we can't discount people's experiences. If that was their experience, that was their experience. And not only that, that is their money. So people have the right to, say, I didn't get my item. This is my money. I want a refund. I want, whatever it is. They have that right. We can't discount that.
So why do you think he hasn't spoken to Randy Travis?
I can only assume, like anybody else, and is that there is some concerns, and I'm sure these people
they've been talking about this for a couple of years though. So I feel like it's
fourth investigation, right?
Right. And he's been in Black Enterprise, and I'm like, where there's smoke, there's fire. Like, I hate to keep, I hate to say that, but I just be seeing people like, oh, they're lying on him. Oh, this, and I'm just like, oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know.
Personally, know somebody and know for a fact, or did business or help them run their business, you don't really know what's going on. To be perfectly honest, you don't know that person's moral compass, if you will. You know, you can only make an assumption of what you believe is the truth about that person. Now, let me say this, because I know people were, saying they have more respect for Andrew Caldwell, but on your live, I follow Andrew Caldwell, and I was in here the night when he came on. Andrew was lying about those text messages. If you listen to him reading, he claimed that he was reading a message from Danielle Holland. Okay. He said
he didn't say no name.
Yes, he did. He said, this message is from Danielle Holland, and she said she's messaging me from a burner phone. Now, y'all know that was not true. For me, I was also in his live the day when Darius was helping him cook rice and rabbit and biscuits. Okay. I was in his live that particular day. That was over a year ago. So you're telling me suddenly you have your followers coming to you saying, "Oh, I'm being scammed by Darius. I need for you to help me get my money back." That was a year ago. I guess for me, he needs to truth and say, "I'm trying to get money," because he created those t-shirts the same day, right? He was trying to sell t-shirts because he wanted
Drea,
to.
your phone is screwing up, honey. You sound like a
It
robot.
is, right? Can you hear me now?
It sounds very bad.
Okay, well, I will go ahead and leave out because I don't want to have a bad connection. Again, I'm in my room and I have poor connection in my bedroom. So I just wanted to say I don't think Andrew Caldwell was being honest when he came into your live.
Okay. Oh, I mean, look, that's debatable. But what about the iTeam investigation? What about Black Enterprise? What about the Kitchenista? What about all these other people?
Listen, I'm not taking up for anybody. Like I said, I feel like there is things to be investigated, just like they're doing. And if there is something that needs to happen beyond the 40 something thousand with the credit and all that good stuff, then surely and verily it needs to happen.
Okay.
You know, people need to be indemnified for whatever it is they lost. They really do.
Okay.
They really do.
Well,
So,
I appreciate you calling, Drea.
You're welcome, dear. Have a great evening, everybody.
All right.
You too.
Talking about he guilty.
Michelle.
Yes.
I want to say this. We as a community have got to stop attaching the word genius to every freaking body that know how to hustle and scam. Okay? Half of the people that we run around here in our community calling geniuses, they just crooks or crazy. Ain't nothing genius about it. Darius is nothing that he did is so profound that he deserves a title as a marketing genius. Does he know how to scam people up out their money? Does he know how to make money off of people who may have eating disorders? Possibly, yes.
Ooh, that's deep.
Does he appeal to that? Yes. Does he make them feel good? Yes. About what they're wanting to eat? Of course. But at the end of the day, we can't call him no genius. Now, if that's the case, Instagram is full of geniuses. A genius is somebody that does something extraordinary that cannot be done again, cannot be duplicated like that. Ooh. You're on a higher level of thinking and knowledge, and I wouldn't attach that to him. We got to stop doing all that, because then it makes us look like our standards is so low in the gutter that we don't expect nothing more from people who we are giving business to, who we doing business with, who we are befriending, who are we calling celebrities or influencers or whatever. So that caller, I can appreciate her coming in and giving a different perspective because it opens up the floor for conversation. But at the end of the day, I don't care how many times you sat down at a meal with him, the man is doing janky stuff. Ooh. That's just the end of that. You can't even, oh, well, you know, you got to know what you buying because he has ebooks, and some people might think they're buying physical copies when actually you getting a link for a book. None of that matters, because he should be explaining that to his people, then to his consumers who have been reaching out for weeks and months about their money that they paid. He should have said, no, ma'am, I'm sorry. Here, let me send you the link again. If it's just a link that you sending out, why? That could have been rectified 5 minutes after the email came in that they never got the link.
Oh, you're right, Jessica. Look, let's let some other people talk before I go now. Crooking it up. Who is this?
Hey, y'all.
Hey, Paradox. Hold on. Crooking it up was here first.
Oh, my bad.
Crooking.
A side dish called doxing.
Sadly, the ingredients for doxing are easy to find. Take a heaping cup of private or identifying information about someone, sprinkle some malicious intent, throw it on the internet, and watch how hot it burns.
Remember the products Williams sells on his website? The Better
Why?
Business
We
Bureau
already
gave the
heard it.
company an F rating.
We already heard that. You get better at your trolling, Jezebel.
I was gonna cut the lady off with that, but she kept talking.
A side dish for doxing. You are crazy.
Now, I thought that was Dre.
I did too. I didn't know who it was. I just clicked them in. And then she went back on mute. Honey. Hey, Paradox.
Hey,
How you
one
doing?
thing I got to say, I totally agree with Jessica, but y'all see how cultifying this is
What do you
to
mean?
where it's like you don't see the wrong that somebody's doing. I just don't get it, because that many people ain't gonna say that about this person if it's not true. But the one thing that bothers me is the laughing on the lives, the doxing people, the talking about people. Because if you're a real business person, you're gonna apologize, because you're gonna want people to keep coming back. But if you don't care,
Well, clearly, clearly he has no issues with that. People are going to keep coming back regardless. And that therein lies the problem. It's the psychosis for me. It's a whole different. Oh God, I can't even start to go into the psychological aspect of it. But us as Black women, we have always held down Black gay men because we feel like that they are often, the butt of the joke, or we want to protect them from society because most of, the gay men that we protect are in our families. You know what I'm saying? And so, their safe space is with women a lot of times. And so it feels like that's this situation. Like his safe space is amongst women. Most of his fan base is women, and they protect him. They are like mother figures to him. And it's crazy because I feel like, I don't know if he's had mother issues or whatever the case may be. He kind of leans into that, and then the whole it's something to do with the psychological aspect. And I ain't a psychiatrist, but I'm just telling y'all how I feel about it. Okay.
right? I just, it's weird. It's really weird, because it's not even just the coddling of a gay man or a man, period. When I see a person that's not right, I just couldn't. I'm about like you. I would just have to get away from that person. I'm not going to defend them or talk junk about them. I just won't deal with them.
Mm-hmm.
But, I guess, people going to see people. We all see things different.
Yeah.
My biggest thing is perception. That's the
Right.
number one thing, is what we see. So it is what it is. But I wish somebody would stop him from doing people like that, because I hate when people do people dirty like that and they don't deserve it.
I agree. Look, I appreciate you, Tony Aaron, and I'm sorry if it sounded like a blanket statement, but I just feel like there's a lot of gay men who have issues with straight men or men in general. And again, their safe space is with women. And some gay men, a lot of them now though, will tell you that. A lot of Black gay men in particular. But let's
But
move
it
on.
ain't about that, Michelle. He's just a scammer.
It's just as simple as
Ain't
that.
no straight man finna pay for his cooking class. So who else he gonna sell to? I mean, there ain't no, I mean, Michelle, you had Black straight men who were friends in the past that have been scammers.
I have.
Okay. So
But they scammed everybody. They didn't just scam women. I'm just saying, you don't see no gay man trying to scam men on the internet. They be scamming the women. They be thinking, you know what I'm saying? It's just weird. And then when a man confronts him for a woman, it's like all of a sudden they go meek and mild. It's the same thing, Junkie, Dineva, whoever. It's a lot. Listen, I'm just telling y'all what I see. This ain't stuff I'm making up. I'm with you, William. We all need to protect each other, but clearly we don't get no protection. Where is the protection for the women who are getting allegedly scammed? Where is the protection for the women who are getting allegedly doxxed? Where are the protection for those people?
Randy Travis on it.
Right.
Yes, we got our white savior, Randy Travis, to save the day. Okay. Where all of these black women have been talking about it for the past 2 years. But anyway, I'm digressing.
But it's not about
appreciate Randy
race,
Travis.
though. It's not about that.
What is it about?
He just a crook.
Okay.
There are white crooks as well.
I agree.
I mean,
we don't talk about white news. We talk about black news now. Jasmine,
okay.
Conflating issues now.
But this the thing that I think everybody keeps forgetting is that every scammer at some point has gotten caught. Everything they've done has built up enough to where it comes to an end. And majority of the time it comes to an end and it don't work out so well for them.
We're gonna watch this. You're right, Paradox. We're gonna watch this Randy Travis interview one last time before I go. And I don't even know why I'm playing it one more time.
Fast forward.
So many other things.
Okay,
because fast forward to the side dish of doxing. That's what you said.
Yeah, and then when he opened the door.
No, that was the one from last week. Which one y'all want me to play? The one from this week or the one from last week?
The old one?
Huh?
Which one are you trying to play?
I was gonna play the one for this week. Want me to play one for last week?
I like the new one better.
Okay,
I'm gonna play the hold on, let me play the new one. Hold on.
I haven't seen any of them.
Oh Lord, I ain't playing both of them. That's too long. Hold on, let me just play this one real quick.
I'm
about the Airbnb. Y'all go back to the other video to watch the other one. Hold on. Oh, we got.
When it comes to law firms, there is.
So Jezebel.
What?
Hold on. We got a few seconds. I was trying to have some small talk.
Oh, I mean, I don't have anything new in my life that has transpired. So, I mean, I see you still talking about Kandi and
Online food personality Darius Williams may have violated multiple short-term rental rules plus a city ordinance when he hosted a paid event last month in Atlanta.
Because of previous problems, Airbnb tells the Fox 5 team Williams is already prohibited from using their properties to hold his Dining with Darius events.
Fox 5 team reporter Randy Travis returns with more on what he uncovered. Randy?
Russ and Courtney, when we last talked about Williams, otherwise known as Darius Cooks, his company had a failing record with the Better Business Bureau, and he used a puzzling strategy of posting private information to those who criticized him or asked for a refund. Well, now there's this.
I gotta put my disclaimer up.
On top, we have fried chicken croutons.
That's Darius Williams in this video posted by a fan on YouTube, shot last month in a house in Collier Hills.
So a little smoked ribeye for you.
Williams charges $215 per person for his Dining with Darius events, soon to be $289 next year. He pushes the events on his social media pages, some that claim more than 1 million followers. But house rules on the short-term rental site Vrbo say no events are supposed to be held at this Atlanta home, and the maximum number of guests is 8. There's a lot more than 8 in this video.
Oh, this is a mess,
Set up in there.
Oh, wow.
Toby Jackson manages the house for the owner who works out of state.
I come before the guests and after the guests.
But you don't expect 30 guests in this house.
No, sir, not at all.
An Atlanta city ordinance also required Williams get a special event permit if alcohol was being sold. That YouTube video shows everyone enjoying a red drink, and the person who recorded it laughing on the way home that the red drink sangria is kicking in now. We have blurred her face. We tried talking to Williams at that same house a few hours before his paying guests arrived. For someone who goes live on Instagram multiple times a day,
This is the
he
funny
wasn't
part.
in a talking mood.
Come on, I thought you liked being on television. Where are you going?
Contacted later, Williams denied violating any Verbo rules, but would not provide us proof he told the owners what he was planning to do at his home. He also would not directly answer whether he served alcohol. The owner has since listed the house for sale. It's clear Williams has used the accounts of other people to book the locations.
Like my first week working for him, he was like, "Oh, I'm having trouble getting into my Airbnb. I don't know what's going on."
A former worker made this TikTok and later sent us proof that she agreed to use her own Airbnb account for Williams' dining events in 2016.
Imagine my surprise when less than a week later, I get an email saying, "Hey, you owe Airbnb $10,000 because you trashed this person's house."
She told the homeowner Williams was responsible and wound up not having to pay the damages. A spokesperson told the Fox 5i team Williams is prohibited from using Airbnb.
If you're a business owner who fucks up your reputation on Airbnb, you don't have another driver's license. You've got to find another sucker to use their account that's in good standing to continue your business.
In February, a Dallas, Texas Verbo owner called police to remove Williams when she says she realized what he was doing with her home. She said Darius had blown the electrical system by hosting a commercial kitchen dinner without her permission.
The homeowner wants us out of the home, and we don't know why.
Williams made sure to go live on Instagram to accuse the homeowner of being the real bad guy.
So that outlet also doesn't work.
He canceled the rest of the Dallas events, his customers reaching out when they did not get promised refunds. No response from you at all, and no refund for the 2 tickets I purchased. I am out $430 and a plane ticket. How long will it take to get my refund from the Dallas event?
Oh,
He
this
blocked
is a
me
mess.
immediately without responding.
Most legitimate businesses will quickly respond to a customer who complains that they didn't get what they paid for. But Darius Williams routinely ignores complaints to the Better Business Bureau, often blocks people who try to reach him through his social media sites, and then employs a tactic that no legitimate business would dare consider.
It's called doxing,
You're gonna
maliciously
die.
posting someone's private information. When Danielle Holland anonymously criticized Williams for how he treats his customers, he responded by tweeting pictures of her children.
I see the caption that he put, which was "Tell Danielle Holland we say hello."
Williams also made public the cell number for the owner of that Dallas house, who called police when she realized what he was really doing. He urged his followers to call or text her. He later posted this Instagram video, bragging that the response was so great, police asked him to remove the phone number from his page.
That was, baby, when I tell you, y'all lit that phone up.
Well, according to his schedule, Williams is actually in Savannah this coming weekend for another Dining with Darius paid event. He's going to be serving alcohol. Let's hope he gets the right permits, and let's also hope that he's told the homeowner exactly what he's going to be doing with their property.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you mentioned that Airbnb has already taken action. Has Verbo weighed in on this?
No, apparently he's still allowed to book through Verbo, but that Texas homeowner, the one who called police to have him kicked out of her house, she said she tried to get Verbo to ban him, but they said just post a bad review about him. So she did, and she posted this: "He is the worst guest by far I have ever had."
Wow.
Well, no one wants to have their phone lit up for making a legitimate complaint.
Yes, it doesn't sound like that's a proper way to run a business, does it?
Now, I got one thing to say, though, and that is this.
Yes.
Now, he was saying how they lit that woman's phone up. And then I guess that other lady, they must have went out to her.
child.
They must have went after her on social media. The thing that kills me is, the thing that kills me is they will take the time to do something like that to harass someone. But people won't take the time to call their senators to change laws, to get certain things done, and harass some of these police departments that's killing our people for no reason. But they will waste time on that mess. Wow.
He's imitating.
You're right. All right, let me take Miss Barbara before I go. Hey, Miss Barbara.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, Miss
Good.
It's been a minute since I seen y'all. I've been kind of busy.
Oh, well, welcome back.
Trying to help this crazy daughter of mine.
Okay.
And I'm starting my business back up. I have my florist business. I did when the kids was in school. And I got some orders, and now I'm out here trying to get these your orders out.
Well, congratulations, Barbara. You want to talk about the topics before we go?
Yeah, you got me started back, Michelle, to telling me I need to do my own business back again with you.
Oh,
but yeah, Candy ratings are still flopping, and I don't understand how everybody can make excuses for Candy and call Portia a flop the whole time when hers is double what Candy was at her lowest. And this Darius guy, I have to wonder about him. Did he pay people so he don't get bothered with when he do these things?
I don't know.
Because he can just get away. He just get away with stuff.
I mean, he just on social media bouncing from state to state. I don't know.
Because he's homeless. Y'all didn't catch that.
Ooh.
He's living in them Airbnbs too. That's why he's not renting out event spaces, because he can't sleep there. And the number one thing, if you look at that list of cities, he got more cities on there than a musical tour. He's a scam artist.
I mean, he all over the place.
He don't have nowhere to live.
Well,
there's plenty of event spaces to rent out. Churches, the what they call it, not sanctuary, but the what they call it, y'all know what I'm talking about. When you
I
eat.
know you got rec centers, all kinds of
Yeah.
stuff.
Why are you renting out Airbnbs to hold he's homeless.
Well, I mean, it's on the surface,
He
because
has a house in
I know
Houston.
him for so long, and I know that, back in the day, it was literally like just okay, let me put this little party together and go state to state. And then it got bigger and bigger, and he was actually making money from it. So I don't think he had the proper permits and the thing. That's why now that it's as big as it is, people are complaining. People not getting their money. He don't have certain things for people with allergies. He don't have anything in place. He didn't have anything in place for COVID. Like, I don't. It's just a lot. And so
the people are saying he sold his house in Atlanta, and they're saying he has a house in Houston. The point is, even if that is true, y'all, even if he does have his own home, why are you renting out Airbnbs in other people's name to host these extravagant events and meet and greets? Why aren't you having contracts with, centers and venues and stuff? Why are you doing that?
I don't know. That's a question you gotta ask him.
Y'all ain't finna tell me that this man. Let me go, cause I just can't. I can't. Y'all acting just like them women so they'll be eating them contaminated collard greens. And
who's y'all?
I'm talking about people in the comments.
Oh, okay.
So he had
Well,
that
anyway, you
contaminated
guys,
cheese
I appreciate
last
y'all
week.
calling in tonight. I had went 20-some minutes over what I was supposed to go on. We talked about everybody and everything tonight, and I'll be back tomorrow. And I appreciate y'all for calling in.
Bye, Michelle. Good night.
Thank you, Jessica.
Okay, bye, Michelle. Good night, y'all.
All right, bye, Michelle. Bye,
Thank
y'all.
you, Miss. Congratulations, Miss Barbara.
Thank you, Michelle.
Okay, I
How
hope
wonderful you
we do
are.
our small business live.
Yeah, I'm just now getting started. I ain't fully, but I'm just getting started.
Okay, that's great.
This
It's
is
stuff we gonna
pretty.
talk about.
Huh?
I said your hair is pretty on that picture.
Oh yeah, my daughter just did my hair 3 days ago. She called it micro locks. And she did it for me. It took 8 hours. Neck hurt. I was so glad when she been finished. But she said it'll last me 3 months.
Yeah.
So I said thank you, baby.
Well, I appreciate y'all.
All right.
Miss Barbara, go watch the Periscope, the Patreon for last night. We had a good old Kiki.
I sure will. I said she
I'm not
was
going
last
tonight.
night.
I got to take a little night off because my nose is running and I can't take it no more.
You sound better.
Y'all been watching Atlantis. Is how I miss it. But I said, I catch you tonight.
Okay. Well, thank you, Miss Barbara.
All right.
Thank you, Mrs. Q to you.
Okay. Good night, Michelle.
Hold on, y'all. Oh, yes, my Patreon link is in the description box. And shout out to C. Patterson for posting it in the chat. I'm not going to Patreon for the After Dark today, but I did do a whole 2-3 hour Patreon yesterday that is up for your viewing pleasure. We talked about a lot of things yesterday. Now we was in there, I was in there windmilling. I was windmilling. Anywho, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you are just getting here, go ahead and like this video and share it and all of that jazz. Rewind to watch the replay. We talked about Darius Cooks for a long time, longer than we should have. We talked about Kandi and the gang and their lower than low ratings. We talked about Claudia Jordan coming for Nene for whatever reason. We talked about Andrew Caldwell coming for Junkie Dineva. We talked about what else we talked about, child? Talked about Viola Davis playing First Lady. We talked about a lot. So I appreciate everyone who tuned in. I appreciate everyone who contributed to the stream. And thank you to all my subscribers, supporters, haters, and everybody else, detractors, Patreon members. And okay, and that's it. Good night, you guys. See you in the next video.
Shaggy's in, bitch. Shaggy is in. Shaggy. These people don't like Michelle, but that's my that's my bitch.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I am your girl, Kandi. Hanging out with Straight from the A.
Hey, this is Darius McCurry, and when I'm not texting or shaving or learning my lines all at the same time while driving, I like to check out straightfromtheA.com.
It's your man Nelly, and this is straightfromtheA.com.
Hey,
Oh.
wait. No, what you want to say?
Here we go.
Hey, I'm Dr. Heavenly, and this is Straight from the A.
Yeah, I ain't got no money. I'm not
She
rich
very
like
rich, honey.
I'm not rich
this
like
is
you.
a very rich bitch. She been in business way before I was in business. Okay.
No, we came in business. I was 2007.
You've been in business.
That's true. I've been in business.
She's a very rich bitch.
Well, she's just a bitch.
Oh my God, I am not.